As humans, we are wired to connect with others. We crave meaningful relationships that bring us joy, peace, and fulfillment. But what makes a relationship healthy? Welcome everyone to another exciting episode of Connect with Eleanor. On today's episode, we're talking about a very important, crucial, and sensitive subject, which is friendship. What can you say are the criteria that makes a friendship healthy? We're going to be talking about the various key components that makes us know that this friendship is something that is healthy for me, it is not healthy for me, what are the areas that I need to adjust. We are going to be talking about various components like trust, like communication, like emotional intelligence. Every of these components, they are very, very important and crucial to let you know, they are indicators to let you know whether this friendship is healthy or not. So whether you're looking to nurture your existing relationship or you're seeking to build new ones, this is a guideline for you to know if you are in a healthy friendship or not. Before we get right into today's subject, I would like to give us like a bonus clip, because I feel like so many of us don't even know if somebody is a friend. So many people don't even know how to categorize the people in their lives, and it's affecting them because they have so much expectation. I mean, this person is only seeing you as an acquaintance, but you're seeing them as a close friend. So there's always mixed signals. For someone like me, Eleanor, I have had issues with things like this over the years. I've had a lot of friendship heartbreaks because I put so much of my trust in those people. I felt like, I gave so much to them, thinking that, okay, I'll get the same in return, not knowing that it's not their fault. Category that I was put in behind my back is not one of friendship. But me, everybody's my friend. So I learned over the years that the fact that somebody might be your friend doesn't mean that from that person's perspective you are a friend. So you have to be intentional. But what pisses me off about this whole thing is that there are some people that they are just acquaintances and they will be expecting the same privilege that a friend has. So that's where you have to draw the line. So those were the issues that I had over the years. So I feel like I need to just discuss exactly who is a friend before we get into the anatomy of a healthy friendship, so that people will have an idea of when I say friend, what I mean, before you go and put people that you're not supposed to put in the wrong category. So the first category of people that I would say is acquaintances. When they say someone is an acquaintance, you know them casually, but you don't have a relationship with them. They may be your co-workers, your classmates, your departmental mates. There might be people that you met on social media. But these people, there's limited interaction, but you guys have shared experiences together, but you guys don't really talk. You've had a lot of experiences together, probably because you're in the same boat, you are going to the same destination at least for a while. But you're not close with them, but you guys have shared experiences. Those are called acquaintances. The second category of people, they are the associates. These people, you interact with them regularly, but you don't have a deep emotional connection with them. They might be your colleagues at your place of work, they might be your teammates, they might be members of your social group like Red Cross, Girls Guild. There is shared interest and goals with these people, but there is limited personal sharing. Your goals are aligning together, but you guys are not really close when it comes to the personal details of your life. So those are called associates. Then the third category of people, they are called the friends. So when you call somebody your friend, they are people that you have a very close, supportive relationship with. I'm emphasizing on the word supportive because there are many of us that we have people around us that they are not supportive. For the fact that somebody is not supportive of you, it shows that they are not your friend. When I mean supportive, I don't mean supporting you in doing bad things. I mean supporting you in things that are very crucial to your development, to your self-growth, to your personal growth. So these people, they share personal thoughts, feelings, and experiences together. There is regular communication, there is shared activities. So these people are just like on a casual level. So when I call somebody my friend, I have a very close, supportive relationship with that person. There is a sharing of thoughts, feelings, experiences, regular communication. We have activities that we do together. So this person can be categorized as a friend. Fourth category of people, they are the close friends. So these people, you have a very strong emotional bond with them. Probably you've met them over the years. You have shared intimate thoughts and feelings together. These people, you always have regular, meaningful interaction. It's not the kind of interaction that you people will be gisting and be gossiping about somebody else. But you guys have meaningful, destiny-defining interactions together with such a person. You have shared activities. So those are the people that you can call your close friends. There was a particular time that my former roommate, she was telling me that and that you shouldn't call everybody your friend and this and that. I was like, I know how to categorize the people in my life. The fact that I'm calling somebody my friend doesn't mean they are my close friend, doesn't mean they are my confidant. I'm still going to get right into that. So if I call somebody my friend, they are not my enemy, obviously. They are my friends. We've had close interactions together, we've shared some of our experiences, but it doesn't mean we are that deep. You understand? It's just a casual friendship, like a friendship that is not that's on a surface level. But she's this kind of person that she likes a way of categorizing the people in her life like that. So that's why she has few friends. But when I tell her that I have so many friends, but I have few close friends, you understand? It's always confusing to her. So everybody has the way in which they categorize the people in their lives. Confident. The confident are people that you trust with your deepest secrets. What I mean is that somebody might be your close friend, but they might not be your confidant. Somebody might be your friend, but they are not your confidant. It's very different. That's why I always tell people, know how to categorize the people in your life. So the fact that I'm calling you my friend doesn't mean you are my close friend, doesn't mean you are my confidant. I have people that are in the inner circle. Just like Jesus Christ, he had people that were in his inner circle, which were 3. He had 12 disciples. Then he had the other set of people. I don't know, maybe they were 24 or so. So Jesus knew how to categorize these people. So apart from the 3, he had another set of 12. He had another set of 24, another set of 140. So depending on the level of closeness, Jesus had his own clique of friends, people he can call his confidants, people he can call his associates. He had. So it's not wrong for you to categorize the people in your life. It's just to protect your emotional well-being. So these confidants are people that you share your deepest secrets with. You share a very high level of emotional intimacy with them. These people, you're always vulnerable with them. This kind of relationship is very rare. There are some people that they don't even have their partners, their wives or their boyfriends or girlfriends as their confidants. So it's not compulsory you are in a relationship with somebody that you call your confidant. You understand? Setting this category, you can have realistic expectation. You can prioritize your time accordingly. Then you can avoid over-investing and over-committing to this person. When this person sees you as an acquaintance and you're seeing them as a friend or as a close friend. So you need to be intentional, and it will help you to nurture the ones that are deep in your life. So this is just by the way to let us understand the various categories of people that are in our lives, about the anatomy of friendship. We're going to be talking about all the things that encompasses, all the key components that come together to let us know that this is a healthy friendship or this is a toxic friendship. The first thing is communication. Communication is the foundation for any healthy friendship. So what does healthy communication looks like in a friendship? What can you say is healthy communication in a friendship? The first thing is that it is active and not passive. We engage with each other. It's not that one person is talking and that person is not talking. That is a one-sided friendship. You listen attentively and you respond thoughtfully. You don't just open your mouth and talk anyhow because somebody is your friend. You need to respond thoughtfully because you're not exactly sure if this person is in a vulnerable state or not. So another thing that I would say is that it is honest and not superficial. We share our true thoughts and our true feelings without fear of judgment or rejection. For someone like me, people that have been my friend, so to say, because over the years I didn't know how to categorize people, so let me just use the word friend. People that have been my friend over the years, they know this about me. I will tell you the truth to your face, even if you don't call me again, because I believe that true friendship comes from honesty. If you are doing something that is wrong, if I feel like this thing that you are doing is something that will affect you in the long run, I will let you know. I will share my true thoughts and feelings. Even if you cannot accept the truth, I don't really care. A long time ago, I made up my mind that I will always be a true friend. I will always be that kind of friend that when somebody comes, they will hear the truth. They might not like me. They might feel like this girl is blunt, but I will always be that friend that you can come to anytime you need the truth. So some people decide that they want to be friends, that they just, they try to vibe with you even though they know you are doing something wrong. But someone like me, I cannot take it. So when I see that I'm in with somebody and it's always that this person doesn't want to hear the truth, I will just withdraw, or I just decide that I won't communicate again. So I'd rather not communicate than communicate in a superficial way or not be honest. Another thing that I would say is that communication in healthy friendship is always respectful and not critical. You're always respectful of the person. As much as you are always blunt and let the person know the truth, you have to be empathic. You have to be understanding of the other person as one thing or the other they are also going through. So you don't just, there's a way present the truth to people. You don't just say it bam to their face like that. So you have to learn how to package the truth in a good container to give it to someone, because you don't know, maybe that person is vulnerable. The person might not have the heart to receive such. Then it is open and not closed. This is an open conversation. This is the open friendship. You are willing to listen. I mean, there are some people, hey God, when I remember some friendship that I've had in the past, I tell myself that how did I get myself into this drama? You understand? I mean, I had this friend that time, and she's always someone that is willing to like peek into your life and tell you that this and that. But when it comes to her own like this, if you open your mouth and say something, another thing will happen. Anyway, that was just by the way. But over the years, I've realized that there are some people like that. But I feel like if you know that you're somebody like that, then you rather not just be friends, but on a superficial level, if you know that you don't want to open up to someone. So there are some people like that, they are not willing to listen. They don't want anybody to tell them that what you're doing is not good. They don't want it. So they want friends that will, the association of that will encourage them, even if what they are doing is wrong. There are some people like that. They want friends that will be supportive. Well, I've also been that kind of friend to someone before anyway. I tried to communicate to her that this kind of lifestyle is not good and all like that. But, over time, I realized that she wasn't ready to listen to me. So I just decided to go along with it. Even though deep inside my heart, I told myself that this is not friendship. I was not okay with it. But I had to just support her. Because eventually, when everything goes south, it's still me that she will call now. So I just had to be there for her. So, but by communicating effectively, with all these 4 criteria of what healthy communication looks like: trust, intimacy, and connection with our friends. Option 2 is trust. You see this area of trust, oh my God, I've been heartbroken over the years. I will not lie to you. That's why this topic is so exciting to me. Trust is the backbone of any healthy friendship. When we trust our friends, we feel safe. When we don't trust our friends, we don't feel safe. Inside your mind, you're like, hey God, who has she told my secret to? But what does trust look like? How can you know that I can trust this person? What are the criteria that you can know that, okay, this person is somebody I can trust? Number 1, reliability. We follow through with our commitment and maintain our promises. I always tell this. I have a particular friend, I will not mention her name. If this girl says that we will meet 8:30, she will meet me 9:30. If me, I say let's meet 8 o'clock, I will get there by 8 o'clock. Wait for this girl 1 hour, she's not here. You have to be reliable. It's part of trust. There's some little things that we do that we feel like it doesn't count, but it counts a lot. You have to be reliable. You have to be there. You have to be committed to your words. We are meeting by 8. Let your 8 be 8, not 8:30, 8:45. So another thing is our honesty. We have to be truthful and transparent in our words and actions. Let your friend know that, okay, this thing that you are doing, this is my opinion. You understand? Don't come and be lying to somebody. The truth of the matter, if you truly love somebody, if you know that they are doing something that is wrong, you have to be able to communicate it. Yes, I have people in my life that I've told that, okay, they shouldn't do this, they shouldn't do that, and they still went ahead with it. But my conscience is clear because at least I told them. So, another thing that I would say that is an important factor of trust is confidentiality. You have to respect each other's privacy. You have to respect it. You understand? The fact that somebody shares something with you, don't mean you should go and tell another person. I always tell people, if you share something with somebody, that person will still go and tell one of the other friend that is not that he or she is close to. She said I should not tell anybody. You two don't tell anybody. Now to go and tell another person, don't tell anybody. That's just the way it works. So if you know that this thing is something that you don't want anybody to hear, you should not even open your mouth. Because I've been a victim of this thing before. Hey God. This is I'm using to laugh. I've been a victim of it before. So I always try as much as possible. Anything that I know that I don't want anybody to hear, just limit the people you will tell. That's just it. Just limit it. Because that person will sit and that person that don't tell anybody. Will sit and that person. Even I myself have betrayed some people's trust over the years. I won't lie to you. Just out of passion, I want to share with somebody. But then with maturity, with a lot of things, I realized that there are some things about people that you just have to keep a secret because they won't trust you anymore. So you have to be intentional with people's secrets. I'm not saying I'm a saint though. Like I said, I've betrayed a lot of people's trust too. due to the fact that I needed somebody to pour my heart to, you understand? But I'm just saying that we need to work on it so that your friend will truly trust you. So another thing I would say is that emotional safety. This person must be safe with you. They must feel like they can be vulnerable and share their honest thought and opinion with you. Create a safe space for them to express their emotions without them feeling like they are a fool, without any judgment. Let them, even if they are speaking with foolishness, as a friend, you tell them, wow, that was the word of wisdom. You are not trying to deceive them. You're trying to create an open space for them to pour their hearts. You understand? So you have to be that safe space that your friend can go to. Like I said, though, a lot of people have betrayed me. A lot of people have done so many things in the name of friendship. I myself have betrayed a lot of people's trust due to the things I was going through in my life as well. So I'm not also a perfect person. But there is one thing about me. I decide to cut you off as a friend, then believe me sincerely, I just don't need closure anymore. You understand? But people don't understand this. It's not every friendship that comes to an end that you need closure. There are some people that just tell yourself, whether you give them closure, you don't give them closure, there is no point. Giving them closure will just make you drag the relationship the more, you get more exhausted. So it's better you just cut them off. Sorry for all the people that have cut off. I'm really, really sorry. It's not my fault. It's just, I just needed to. It's part of life. So I love you guys regardless. Doesn't mean I don't wish you the best, but you are not just welcome in my space anymore. So now let's get right to the third part of the key factors, which is emotional intelligence. This one is very, very important. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize and understand emotions in ourselves. Recognize and understand, emphasis on those two words, and others. It is a crucial component of a healthy friendship. It allows us to navigate conflict, challenges with empathy and understanding. When it comes to challenges and friendship, we have to be intentional because everybody is not the same. So what does emotional intelligence looks like? Everybody say, do you have emotional intelligence? I want a friend that has emotional intelligence. So what exactly does it entail? Number one is self-awareness. We are able to recognize and understand our emotions, our values, our motivations. When we decide to do something, we are able to know that this is the motivation behind it. I want to fulfill my purpose, or I want to work for the kingdom of God. What is your reason? Is it because you want to show your village people that you have made it? Or is it because you truly want to be represented with the kingdom of God? Everything you do in life has a motivation, has a feeling, has a thought, has something that is empowering, that is behind it. So you have to be able to recognize it and work on it, even if you find out that this is a wrong motivation, you understand? This is a wrong intention for me. So another thing I would say is that empathy. You have to be an empathic person to be an emotionally intelligent person. You have to put yourself in that person's shoes. I didn't do it over the years. Yes, I confess. Like I said, this episode is an episode of confession. I didn't do it over the years. It took me a long time to understand that person is perfect. It took me a long time because I was like, the person, what is this girl not thinking? It is her life, it is her future. The covenant of life is greater than any other covenant. That was just by the way, but over the years, being empathic, I realized that putting myself in that person's shoes will make me realize that the person did not have a choice. Not everybody wants to make the wrong choice. We all want to make the right choice, but because of the pressure of life and all these things, those are the things that makes us compromise, especially as Christians. So that's just it. You have to be empathic towards that person. Put yourself in that person's shoes before you open your mouth and say something. And if I were the one, I would have done this, I would have done that. Really? So the another thing I would say is that effective communication. For you to be an emotional intelligent person, you must know how to communicate, not speak. Communicate. Communicate your emotions and your needs clearly. Let this person know, this is what I expect from you as a friend. This is what you are doing that is not good. My friends know me. I will tell you, you are not a good friend. This one that will call you that I need something, and you actually have access to that thing, or you're actually free that time. But if it's me now, you know how to call me 24/7. Hey, something happened. So me, I will let you know that this is what you're doing wrong. You get. So another thing is that conflict resolution. We have to be able to navigate friendship. I don't even know why. I've been in a lot of friendship dynamics that if I use it to write a novel, people will read it too, and I will even make money. Because I remember over the years, I'm this kind of person that if I'm in a circle of friends, because I've always been in a circle, but thank God, I feel like this year I'm becoming better. I'm not in a circle again. But being in a circle of friends, These people, when there is issue and all this, I'm always this kind of person. When there is issue, let us solve it. Which one is we are talking behind the person's back? This person did this. I'm not that kind of person. If you offend me, I will let you know. If you actually did not offend me, it's just my own issues, I will let you know. That's just the kind of person. I'm always straightforward. But people feel like, so you have to be able to know how to resolve conflict, especially when it comes to all this circle, trapezium, pentagon friendship. But over the years, I just got tired of it anyway. But thank God, I thank God for the few people that are still in my life anyway. But I'm not in any trapezium or pentagon again. I've had enough of it. But the point is that when you're in a circle of friends, for people that still have the boldness to be in a circle or a trapezium or a triangle, the truth is you have to know how to resolve conflict. If one person comes to meet you that, okay, I have issues with, call both of them. They said this, you said that. I don't know why people have issues with it. If you can see something behind somebody's back, you should be able to say it in front of their face. That's just the kind of person I am. But I don't know, that's just by the way anyway. So emotional intelligence looks like self-awareness, empathy, effective communication, and conflict resolution. Key component is the boundaries. Healthy boundaries are essential in any friendship. The fact that I'm your friend does not mean you get to walk all over me. You have to respect me, and I will respect you as a friend. So they help us to maintain our emotional and mental well-being. They help us to prevent burnout. You just giving, always being there for them. But when it comes to them being there for you, they will reverse. So what does healthy boundaries look like in a friendship? Number one, communicating your needs clearly. Express your needs and your expectations. This is what I expect from you as a friend. I called you the other day that I was having an emergency. I was expecting you to be there for me. You have to communicate. Let this person know that this is what this person is doing that is not good. Instead of you telling the third party, let the person involved know. And that is that setting limits. Establish clear boundaries on what you are willing to do and what you're not willing to. Let this person know that this is the limit of how you can talk to me. We are friends doesn't mean that we should talk to each other anyhow. Let this person know that this is your limit. This is how much you can take. I don't know, this is why people just feel like because they are your friend, they can just talk to you anyhow. As much as this person knows that it's out of concern that you're talking to them, you have to be mindful. You know the emotional state of that person at that particular time. Then another thing that you have to prioritize self-care. It is very important too, because there are some friendships that they can be so overwhelming that like it might even affect your mental state. So many breakups that I've had in my life has not even been relationships. I won't lie to you. There have been friendships though. So many people that have broken my heart. I mean to have broken a lot of people's hearts too. So that's just the way life is, tit for tat. Then another thing is that respect each other's boundary. If you call yourself my friend, you have to respect my boundary. If I let you know, if I I'm always free with you and all, it doesn't mean you should take me for. Don't take anybody for granted. Love them, but don't take them for granted. Don't let over familiarity lead to you just talking to them anyhow, or you just feeling like this person, like I walk all over them because you know their secrets. No, these people are comfortable with sharing their information with you. It doesn't mean you should use it against them. That's why there are some people, once they know your secret, they use it against you. There are some people, those people are not friends. Friends don't use each other's weakness against them. You understand? They try to cover up for it. They try to help that person to overcome it. That is what a true friendship looks like. So those are the 4 key components of a healthy friendship that will let you know that okay, this friendship is healthy. So remember that healthy friendship takes work. It takes effort, but they are worth it. I mean, I've had a lot of friends that helped me over the years. So as much as I've had bad circle of friends, I've had good circle of friends as well. So by prioritizing all these key components, you can build healthy friendships that bring joy and fulfillment to you. But you have to pay attention to these 4 key components. I won't lie to you. If you check all your friendships breakups and all your friendship issues, your pentagon and your triangle, you find out that one of these 4 components have been violated a lot. That is why that friendship did not work. I always tell people say, Eleanor, why are you so stiff? Why are you this? Why are you that? I've had a lot of friendship breakups, so bad ones. I cannot even be telling you this channel. Bad ones that really affected me a lot. I realized that probably that version of myself was not good enough to be their friend. So I don't have any bad grudges against anybody. I just believe that we have the right to choose our circle. So if somebody doesn't want Eleanor as their friend, there is no problem. And if Eleanor doesn't want anybody as their friend, there is no problem. So this life, we have the right to choose our circle. But please let us be intentional about our friendship. Let's be intentional about who we call friend. Somebody might be an acquaintance, might be an associate, Don't categorize them as your friend. And somebody might be a close friend or a confidant. They are different. So these categories, they are very essential for us to understand. So please, let's try as much as possible to have healthy friendships. I mean, it affects you. There was a particular time in my life like that, I had a very bad friendship breakup. I mean, it really affected me for a long time, but I was able to overcome it. So please, let us work on our friendships. Let us work on our, if you know that this person, if you know that you're this kind of person that you always say, I give a lot, but they didn't give back, try to check very well. That person doesn't see you as a friend. I'm serious. The person just sees you as an associate or an acquaintance. I'm serious. The person might just see you as a departmental mate and you are seeing them as a friend. The person might just see you as somebody that I met when I was doing NYS and you see them as a friend. The person might just see you as somebody I met at my place of work that is my colleague, but you see them as a friend. So you have to be important. So someone that is your colleague at your place of work, you don't share your deep, darkest secrets with them. They are not your friend. They have not been tested and trusted over time. So you have to be intentional. The fact that we are laughing with each other doesn't mean you should not be intentional about categorizing people in your lives. Like I said, I've also been a victim. I always call everybody my friend. But over time, I had to learn to adjust and categorize people in the right way. So I will not have high expectations and I will be disappointed. So please, let's work on all these things. It's always good to have friends. I mean, it's always good to have people around you and friends around you to motivate you and lift you up. But at the same time, we have to be careful. A friend can destroy your life and a friend can build up your life. A friend can turn you to nothing and a friend can turn you to something. That's the power that human beings have. So we have to be careful. So as much as having a good relationship, friendship is very important, you have to prioritize yourself. Make sure that these 4 key components, categorize people well so that you won't have your expectation will not be cut short. See, the other day I was talking to someone, I was like, are you my friend? He said, I'm your friend. I don't Are you my friend? What do you exactly see me as? If it's departmental mate, let me know. If it's a friend, let me know. If it's a colleague, let me know. Before I start giving myself hope that this person is my friend. It might sound childish to some people, but it is very essential. There must be communication because this person might not see you as a friend, like I said. So that's all for the anatomy of a healthy friendship on today's episode of Connect with Eleanor. I hope you enjoyed this episode because I sure did. Like I said, we've all been bad friends at one point or the other due to immaturity and all. But I think that at this stage of our lives, we need to be intentional about our friendship because you might be the only person that somebody has in the whole world. You might be the only person that somebody can trust in the whole world. So you have to be able to be there for people too. So there are many of you that you watch this episode and you realize that you have been a bad friend. There are people that you watch this episode and you tell yourself that I've done a good job. There are people that watch this episode that will realize that the people that they have in their lives are not good friends. So regardless of where this episode meets you, just make sure that you cultivate a healthy friendship. It is very important. Let every area of your life be healthy, especially your friendship. Thank you everyone for watching today's episode of Connect with Yellow. Before I go, the February edition of our free devotional is now out. So anybody that wants a copy should send us a message on the Telegram page or should send a message to my Gmail. I'll get a copy to you. It's free. It's a gift from Eleanor. So to help us to work on our spiritual life, because as a Christian that I am, I will always proclaim the gospel in whatever I do. So this is just to deepen your relationship with God. And if you haven't given your life to Christ, please do so. Christ is the way, is the truth, and the life. So thank you everyone for watching today's episode of Connect with Eleanor. I love you guys so much. I will see you next week bubbling. I will see you next week having healthy friendships. I will see you next week, categorizing the people in your life the proper way so you not chop breakfast. I love you guys so much. I celebrate you. Bye.